Um,
Please specify a project.
how much GMP do I have? I have almost 300,000. Right. Smoke grenade, 40,000. That's quite a lot, but smoke grenades could definitely help. Flare grenade. Then again, I would love to have a sniper. What I really need is a silent, suppressed sniper, but Desert Fox. Alright, let's just develop some shit. Why not? Yeah, drop that shit.
Please select supplies requested.
Alright, this is going to take...
Marker
Whoops,
placed.
no, that's not what I wanted to do.
Marker removed.
Yeah, this stuff is going to take long.
Please specify a project. Supply drop complete.
I mean, to be honest, I reckon I can get through most of the game with just my suppressed stuff alone. But these would be badass. Something like that. Sniper rifle. Let's see. Huh? Hey, come on, man. They did not think that through very well, did they? Is D-Horse dead? No. Guys, that was stupid. Cool. Okay, sounds good. But yeah, next time, why don't you watch out for where you're dropping the thing.
Please specify a project.
Gotta have a sniper rifle. Yeah, drop that shit.
Please select a drop supplies
I mean,
requested.
I didn't think they were going to be that specific about where they dropped it.
Marker removed.
And we'll develop a smoke grenade as well.
Please specify a project. Supply drop complete.
Okay. Buddy equipment.
Please specify a project.
Battle dress. Oh no, not enough R&D.
Please specify a project.
Speaker. Raise morale. Okay. Okay. Right. Let's get that supply drop. And move on with a new mission. I do like this as a way of getting new items. Very good. Storm's coming. Okay, better than nothing. Now, we've got a couple of goodies. Where are we going next? Got new cassette tapes.
Kaz, what about the unit that attacked us in the mist? You knew something about them.
That wasn't my first run-in with them. It happened right before I was captured by the Soviets. We were on the zero line that day, the Afghan side, on our way back from training the Mujahideen at a mountain camp in Kunar province. There's a lot of that work in Afghanistan. Most PFs shy away from it because it draws too much attention. But for us, that was the whole point. The job itself went great. We just had to make it back to a tribal area in Pakistan. But all of a sudden, visibility got real bad. It was no sandstorm. Our point man gave this strange report. He said he could see skulls in the mist.
Skulls.
The next moment, he went silent. We scrambled into formation, right before his arms and legs came raining down on us. It was always supposed to be a dangerous mission, so I had Diamond Dog's very best with me. We were calling out to each other. But one by one, their voices just went dead. Whatever happened to me? I lost consciousness before I knew it. When I came to, I was in a Soviet camp, tied to an interrogation chair.
Could they be some new Spetsnaz unit?
No. The ones that interrogated me were just the average rank and file. Whatever group attacked us, the way they moved was just insane. And that mist, appearing out of nowhere. The Soviets don't have tech like that.
If they did, Ocelot would have heard about it.
I doubt the West does either. Otherwise, the folks at Langley would be sleeping a lot easier.
Why'd they come after you?
Wish I knew. I'm the only one who survived. Though I don't think they planned it that way. If I was their target, they wouldn't have just handed me over to the 40th Army. Whatever the case, we need to watch our step until we know who they really are. And boss, if you ever do run into them again, don't try to take them on. You just get the hell out of there.
Yeah, we definitely learned that last time.
Guys,
Okay. So yeah, the mist people still an enigma at the moment, but we'll figure them out. No more yellow stuff, so that's fine.
Please select a mission.
Okay. Alright, this one has a nice GMP reward.
Mission accepted. The map has been updated.
Holy shit, that's a long way away. So much to ride that entire... Is there any way to get like a radar up? Or do I have to do this every time? Mission start point. There's no fast travel, is there? I don't think so. Alright, fine. I'm assuming at the moment I'll still get randomly attacked even though I'm not on a mission. If I run into any of these guys, right? Just want to be a bit careful here. Hopefully this is good enough to keep me shielded. I don't want to break off into a skirmish right now. I mean, to be honest, with this kind of thing I'd be like a sitting duck, but... Is it a good idea to maybe go through there? Whoa. Don't want to get seen. I want to go through that bit there. Yeah, I'm sure eventually I'm going to accidentally get spotted by someone when I'm out here. And then we'll have to see what happens. Yeah, I think this is the way through. Alright, let's do it. Like I said, lots of time alone with your thoughts in this game. Can I?
Use your horse for traveling long distances. Let us know from your iDroid and we can send him to you.
It'd be nice if I could play the cassette tapes while I was kind of on the run here. Can you do that?
Ocelot. I hear they started calling you Shalashashka in Afghanistan. What's that about?
You know the term Sharashka? It's slang for a suspicious, hastily thrown together organization. The word became associated with a type of forced labor facility in the Soviet Gulag system. OKB scientists and engineers who'd been convicted of crimes were sent to a Sharashka for forced R&D. The Sharashkas were supervised by Lavrenti Beria of the NKVD, the secret police, under the official name 4th Special Department.
Forced research? That's not very different from what we do here.
Diamond Dogs is different. Everyone here believes in you. Regardless of where they came from or why they're here, they revere you. And they're fighting because it was their choice.
And if it wasn't, they'd leave?
Who knows? That's our reality here, whether it's real or not. If there's another truth, I don't want to know it. All that matters is that's the concept that's taken shape in their heads. The traces of a group ideology, our superstructure, to put it in Marxist terms.
All right. Go on.
Right. So anyway, at some point the enemy started calling me Sharashka. This was after the war in Afghanistan broke out. While I was keeping an eye on you in that hospital, I was also heading up interrogations here. The men I broke gave up their comrades and families, everything they wanted to protect them most. No real cause for it. I just let myself get caught up in the old Russian pride. And suddenly I received the honor of becoming Special Interrogation Advisor to the forced labor camps. But the more men I interrogated, the more people saw me as just that, the interrogator. It helped cover my real objective of keeping you safe.
You went that far for me?
Far enough to keep you alive. I ended up being pretty well known among the Afghan guerrillas. Some of them would have seen me on the battlefield, and that's how I got the second half of the name. Shashka. It's a sword, a type of saber from the Caucasus. Russian dragoons and Cossacks carried them into battle. Now, the Russian Empire had a general by the name of Fyodor Arturovich Keller. His bravery earned him the nickname Russia's Greatest Shashka. Someone must have known about that, because somewhere along the line, Shashka got stuck on the end of Sharashka. The guerrillas were using the name amongst themselves, and by the time I got to hearing about it, the pronunciation had wound up as Shalashashka.
So, half gulag, half hero sword. Is a perfect fit.
But you see how rumors and ideas about people can get out of hand fast. Once you create a character and put it out there in public mind, it warps and twists with every baseless rumor. And before you know it, all people see are phantoms. In my case, it works out just fine. I'm plenty used to working under aliases.
Very nice. So yeah, that is one way to fill up the periods of travel that we're going to be having. So yeah, I'll definitely be doing some of that, especially if I don't have anything to say. Let's do it. We're gonna need some credits though before, because I mean I don't know who's directed this section or anything like that. So.
Boss, you need to disable the Soviets' reinforcement system by putting a hole in their base-to-base comms network. Head for the Eastern Communications Post and destroy its comms equipment. First, use the binoculars to locate the communications equipment at the facility.
Okay. Right. Come to think of it, thinking of the end of MGS4, Big Boss didn't have the...
That wild dog pup. He's a tough little guy. Boss, this is no time to be playing with animals.
Where?
What are you gonna do, boss?
Where is it?
The map has been updated.
I love little pups. Where is it? Can I lure it? No, I can't. I want to find him. Love dogs. This may take a little while, but it might be worth it. Oh, there it is. Yay! I've seen pictures of this little guy around. And I've wanted to find him. Ever since I saw the pictures on Hideo Kojima's Twitter, I've been wanting to find this little guy. He's so cute. Well, could be a she. Oh my god. I love it. Oh man, so cute. Reminds me of my puppy some 11 years ago. I've got a Japanese Akita, if you want to search for it on Google to see what they look like. They're kind of bulkier versions of these guys. I think it's much more husky-like. I love it. You're coming with me, little homie. Your mother might not be too happy, but you're worth every bit of those 300 GMP. Fantastic. Oh, I'm chuffed about that.
Roger that. We'll pick him up.
I've seen so many people sharing photos of it at Mother Base. I was getting a bit jealous. Alright. Can listen to some more random cassette tapes while we're here.
I first met you 20 years ago now. The place was Seleniuyarsk in the Soviet
I remember it
Union.
well.
We were enemies. I was with the GRU. You were still fighting for America. 1964. Operation Snake Eater. Its objective? The assassination of the legendary soldier known as the Boss. When you returned home successful, they awarded you the title Big Boss. Your CO, Zero, sought to carry on the boss's will by covertly establishing his own organization. You knew the original members from Operation Snake Eater. From America, there was David O, or as he was to you, Major Zero.
America?
Donald Anderson, a.k.a.
He had a
Sigyn.
good British accent.
Dr. Clark, who went by paramedic during the operation. And the fourth, you. From China, there was Eva. And me, Ocelot, from the Soviet Union. 6 in total. To us, government notions of friend and foe were meaningless. As were East and West, we joined forces by our will alone. Our objective was to fulfill the boss's dying wish, to make the world one. And to do it, Zero used the Philosopher's Legacy, the secret war fund you obtained during Operation Snake Eater. This organization would go on to become Cypher. I, on the other hand, was left with the problem. You only recovered half of the legacy.
We found out there's an English-speaking soldier somewhere in the region. He's a language specialist. His role is to translate information related to the West into Russian. If we can get him to join us, we'll have the upper hand in information warfare. Find this language specialist and extract him.
Zero called.
Alright, so I'm going to need to
You
quickly
parted ways.
rewind this a little bit, because
As did Eva, leaving only Anderson and
this is
Clark
good
still
information
with
if you don't remember too much
I
of
maintain limited contact.
Metal Gear Solid 3. How do I rewind?
Although, truth be told, we were just keeping tabs on one another. The reason was always you. After you returned to the army, and the reason was that you lays off until he's. I still. When I found the funds, I passed them on to Zero, just as you wanted. I still trusted him in those days. We thought what he was doing was the boss's will, until he started that one project. Les enfants terribles. Zero called in. You parted ways, as did Eva, leaving only Anderson and Clark still with him. I maintain limited contact. Although, truth be told, we were just keeping tabs on one another. The reason was always you. After you returned to the army and created Foxhound, you left America. For a time, even I'd lost track of you. I'd imagine Zero did too. You always were the best when it came to hide and seek. Zero created Cypher, an information network to tap into every corner of the globe. Woven together, Cypher's arteries make the world just one big organism.
Yeah, okay.
And that's not all. It also monitors the thorn in Zero's side. That's you. Tracking
Yeah,
your
we know. Alright. Yeah, I'm not too concerned with the rest. Alright, let's get on with it.
Marker placed. Marker removed.
I think I want to get this guy, actually.
Marker placed.
Wait, hold on.
Marker placed.
Because this might help us. It'd be a good...
Marker placed. Marker placed. Marker removed.
So is he right here?
Marker placed. Marker removed.
But it's not telling me where this mission is, right? Unless he's right here. Which I highly doubt. Anyway, screw it. Let's move on. It's mission time.